Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Our mission here at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos guys. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Today guys we'll be working on Mercedes here, E-Class guys, and we have a problem with the rear SAM module, which is located right there. Let me show you. And what happened during a not proper appropriate battery replacement procedure, they burned the rear computer guys there. So today we have the video how to see if yours is bad or not. So today guys we're going to show you quick how to remove the rear SAM module, sequential module. Make sure that battery is disconnected. Okay, everything should be disconnected at least 1 hour before the repair. Okay, so we will need to get a Torx, okay, right here. Torx bit, I'm going to show you, I think it's a T20 probably. Let's check quick. Okay, like that. And we're going to remove a couple screws now. Okay, you can see here, one in the back. Okay, right there now. And we need to proceed by removing that plastic right here. So those, you need to pry that piece out. Okay, you have to be careful not to fly or get in your eye. So you need to kind of like start them and pry them out. They tend to get stuck sometimes. Okay, that clip right here. So we have quite a few of those. Okay, let me turn this way so you can see a little bit better now. Okay, one there. Those are not really easy to deal with, but you will have to. Okay, and it came out now. Okay, right here towards the trunk hinge right here we have a clip that we will need to remove. You remove the middle piece. Okay, and now let's see if we'll be able to pry that thing out of there without actually removing the whole piece, but I think we'll need to remove a few more. Okay, at least one there before we break something. Okay, it looks like there is something here holding, or it's just the carpet. Okay, let's see if it actually slides out, and it does. Okay, so we'll need to pull that thing out, but we'll actually have to remove the whole plastic, otherwise we'll be breaking it, because those are very fragile. So take your time guys. If you have to, just do a little bit more, but that way you know you did it right and you will not need to buy extra parts. Okay, just one more down there. Check out guys our website mechaniclifestyle.com. It's in the description below. We'll have links for the tools that we use, parts. So if you need something that you saw in the video, probably it will be listed there. Then you need to pick it up. Okay, we'll need to disconnect the wire here for the light. You just press on the notch and pull it out. Okay, once we remove it, I'm going to show you. Okay, this one right here, that's the one that you press on. Okay, and you pull it out. There is one on the other side as well there. Okay, and now, okay, let's see if we have anything else holding here. Okay, so now we can actually pull it to the side. And there is one more clip right there that we forgot to remove, and it's holding pretty good. So again, you pull the middle piece out and then the rest of the clip Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the rear sequential module right here, guys. So you can see that's quite a few wires now. So we'll remove that bolt with a 10mm socket now. That way I think we'll be able to pull it a little bit to the side and have more room to disconnect all the wires. One nut on the bottom. Yep, that thing is nuts. There is another one right there towards the back. Okay, and that's everything holding in right now. So you can just pick it up and pull it to the side now. You can see like that. Oh, there is one clip. We're going to remove that one. There's some kind of carpet. Okay. And now we need to start with the fun part, to disconnect all the wires. So we'll start by removing the blue cable there. Okay, you just press in and pull the cable out. Pretty simple. Okay, this one there as well. The red one on top. You can see how many cables go in that thing. It's a really complicated computer, so always make sure you replace your battery the right way, otherwise you might regret it. Those are supposed to be plug and play. We'll buy one now, a used one, and see how it works. We still have the program. I think some of them might require some programming, because if it's not exactly the same code in it, it will actually, you might have a non-working fuel gauge or something like that. But I think it's pretty simple programming, so I'll definitely, guys, have the video on the channel and what kind of tool we use as well. Okay, this one there, and now we have only 2 more wires. Okay, this one here on top. We have a relay here that we need to see how it attaches. So if you spread it right here, we can actually remove that relay with the mount. Okay, we have the fuses here that we will need to remove, and I think those actually put together. Okay, this way. Okay, let me see. This one is still holding a little bit. Okay, like that. We have one. This is a zip tie on the bottom that holds everything in the clip. So we'll just push it out. Okay, it's almost there. That way we don't have to break the zip tie and install a new zip tie. And this is it, guys. Right here you can see, wasn't too bad. So we'll order a new one, replace it, and let you know, guys, if it works, if it doesn't, and what the problem was. So guys, hopefully the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Now check out our YouTube channels, guys. We have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.